And so other examples of short-term investment vehicles include CDs, certificates of deposits.
Yeah. Yep.
And they generally last anywhere from like 12 to 24 months.
Yeah. Have you ever done one of those before?
No, I've never done a CD before.
Yeah. Should we explain what a CD is for most people? Because I didn't know what it was. I only did it like last year just to kind of understand what it was.
Okay, yeah. Let the people know.
Yeah. So like a CD is a certificate of deposit, and you basically sign a contract that says, I'm going to lock up my money. I'm not going to be able to access it for 6 months, 12 months, a year, 2 years, whatever. And because I'm not going to be able to use that money, I'm going to expect for the bank or whatever institution is holding my money to be able to pay me some more money for being able to use my money for that amount of time. So usually that's expressed in an interest rate. So for like a 12-month CD, you can lock up your money and the bank can use it for 12 months and they'll give you 2% of whatever you gave them to use in that period. So that's what a CD is. And I actually just used it maybe like a year ago because just to kind of see how it worked. So yeah, it's a cool tool for sure. So
it's kind of like you're loaning money to the bank.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's precisely it.
And how did it turn out? How did you?
It wasn't a good idea. The stock market has, since, but it depends on, I'd probably put my money in the stock market if it was longer term, but I think I got like 2.6%, which it wasn't the worst, thing, but I definitely could have put my money somewhere else and I could have made a lot more money.
So would you use a CD again?
Yeah, man, I think you just gotta be strategic about it. If you're really looking for a low risk and you're not gonna use that money, it's not a bad idea, but you might be able to get some more money putting your money somewhere else. So
for sure, man. A few of these savings accounts,
yeah,
that I've tested out and tried out,
yeah,
have it would have benefited me more to just put it in the market too, man. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's tough. It's always, you can't predict those kind of things, so you just do the best you can.
And then the feds keep cutting interest rates.
Yeah, man, so lowering our yield.
Right, man. It's killing my safer investments, but it's cool. Better safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, man. So the next type of investment is a long-term investment.
Yeah.
Which is something I would say is anything longer than a 12-month period.
Yeah, totally.
So a long-term investment can really include anything as long as you hold it for a period longer than 12 months. So from real estate, certain bonds, stocks, anything can be an investment, man. Like you said, paintings, this furniture, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And for most people, the most familiar long-term investment is like a 401k through their work.
For sure.
Something like that, where they're investing for the long term. They're not really caring if their value of their account fluctuates by 3, 4, 5% in a week or a day or whatever. Like they're in it for the long term.
Exactly, man. And the same thing pretty much when it comes to saving for college.
Yeah.
So if you're in a 529 plan or whatever kind of savings plan you're doing, you're saving for college. That's if you do it correctly, it's like an 18-year saving span.
Yeah. So, yeah, totally.
Yeah, man. There's nothing wrong with a long-term investment.
Yeah, or even a short-term investment, right? It just depends on, what you're looking for, how you're trying to save your money and what your goals, what you're going to use that money and what time period it's for.
So it all comes down to just planning and being strategic about how you invest and where you put your money in, and really understanding what you're putting your money into. Is it long term or is it short term?
Yeah, totally. And I think it sounds like it might be a little intimidating, like trying to figure that out. And I think because there's a lot of decisions that you can make, based on whether you want it long term or short term. But I would say that the basics of it are pretty easy, right? Like long term, you should be putting it in something that would appreciate more. So stocks, real estate, if that's your thing, if you really think you have an eye for that, then that's a good goal. And short term, it's pretty easy where you can, get an online savings account and just get a little bit of money for holding your money there.
For sure, man, for sure. So thank you guys for tuning in with us this week, season 2, episode 2, talking about investments in different types.
Yeah.
Jake, let the people know how they can find you, how they can get in contact with you.
Yeah, man. If you got any questions about assets or liabilities, you can find me at Here's Me Jacob on Instagram. You can DM me, you can comment, you can do whatever. You can tag me in some hateful, post. You'll get my attention. So that's where I'm at.
For sure, man. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube at WEInvested. Find us online too at our website, WEInvestedOnline.com, so you can learn more about finances and how to invest and how to save and how to grow your money.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.